Hey there, it's your main man, Mr. Taffy here with This Week in PC Gaming for the week of October 28th. In a few days' time, it's gonna be Halloween.
It's spooky.
We have some horror-filled features for you, so do check those out on our website at Kakuchopurei.com. We also have some Thailand game show videos for you to watch, so check those out too. And with that, let's dive into some PC gaming news. Former Bayonetta voice actress Hellena Taylor walks back from a previous claim that she was only offered US $4,000 for the upcoming Bayonetta 3, which probably won't be on PCs in the near future, but the first game is, so we're still mentioning it. The whole thing kicked off earlier this month when Taylor released a series of videos on Twitter. In those videos, she said that she received a final offer of a flat sum of $4,000 to return as the voice of Bayonetta for this year's upcoming threequel on Nintendo Switch. In a subsequent video, she implied that she had originally received a different offer which she called insulting, ultimately declining the role. It turns out that the initial insulting offer was $10,000 US, before being upped to $15,000 US after Taylor wrote to Kamiya asking for what she was worth. This confirmed a previous Bloomberg report stating that she was to be paid in sessions instead of the aforementioned final offer of $4,000. This $4,000 offer came almost a year after she turned down her role reprisal, which was to voice some lines for a cameo appearance. She then goes on a tangent to talk about that she never asked for money for signatures and that one time she did, she donated the proceeds to charity. For more on this, do check out our latest Push a Talk episode on the matter. Publisher CD Projekt Red and developer Fool's Fury have announced The Witcher Remake, a remake of the original The Witcher game back in 2007 on the Aurora engine. The remake will be built from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5. The game is still in the early stages of development, so there won't be much news on it until the next year or so. We do know that CD Projekt are providing full creative supervision, so there's gonna be more Geralt or Rivia in the bathtub and sexy scenes with nymphs and witches.
Hubba hubba.
Overwatch fans do not appreciate being nickeled and dimed, as is the case of the recent Halloween special skin for Overwatch 2. Two new skins were introduced alongside the game's Halloween Terror event today, giving haunting new looks to Junker Queen and Kiriko, the two newest heroes to join the fray. While Junker Queen's new Executioner skin can be purchased by itself, Kiriko's Witch skin can only be bought via a bundle, which costs about 2,600 Overwatch coins, or almost US 40. Overwatch coins can either be earned slowly in-game or bought with real money. And plus, Kiriko is one of those characters whom a lot of people would like to gravitate towards too, so you can understand Blizzard's decision in putting her in a bundle like this. The kicker, however, is that this practice could be illegal in countries like Brazil, since companies cannot make certain items exclusive to a pack not available for individual purposes. It remains to be seen if players will boycott this Activision Blizzard move, because these no-buy practices usually do not work. Valve's popular digital distribution store Steam has refreshed its price suggestions as of late. These price suggestions determine how a title is priced outside the US and other first-party Steam regions, be it a 99-cent title or a US 60 AAA game. According to the stats displayed above for Southeast Asian regions excluding Singapore, the price inflation hits harder past the US $24.99 mark. So don't be surprised if all your favorite upcoming indie games from Southeast Asia are at the US $19.99 threshold. Indonesia gets a crazy markup in US $24.99 titles and beyond, and Malaysia is getting a 20 or 40% price hike in digital titles. So if you're living in Indonesia and love AAA PC games or even AA titles, my condolences to your wallet. Capcom has revealed its latest financial report for the 6 months that ended on 30th September, and it definitely involves Monster Hunter Windfall and some Street Fighter 6 news. The latest Monster Hunter title, Monster Hunter Rise, has surpassed 11 million copies worldwide, with the expansion, Sunbreak, hitting 4.4 million copies. Meanwhile, the Resident Evil 2 remake has surpassed 10 million units. We also find out that Capcom will not have any big releases before Resident Evil 4 remake on 24th March 2023. Furthermore, the company expected to sell 40 million game copies next year due to its growing catalog sales. Good news for the company overall. Even better news? We have official confirmation that its flagship 2D fighting game, Street Fighter 6, will be out after 24th March 2023, as I predicted a while ago. It may be out a month or so before the next Evolution Championship Series tournament, which is usually in August. So, its release period would either be in April, May or June. Summer 2023, basically. And here are the top games to play this week. Let's start with some titles. Simulacra 3 is an adventure game all set from a phone. You're in a haunted town of Stone Creek and you have to uncover the truth using a missing victim's phone, helping out your investigative journalist friend. If you're into mysteries and horror, you can't go wrong with Simulacra 3. It's another decent effort from the folks at Kaigan Games, and it's great to see that the Malaysian games industry is continuing to grow with more and more titles worth playing. Signalis is a classic survival horror experience in the dystopian future. It's got retro-style 3D graphics, combat system, and inventory, and old-school horror game atmosphere like those PS1 Resident Evil titles, and their clones. Its interface takes a while to get used to, but it's meant and tailor-made for hardcore retro horror game fans. Marvel Snap is a PvP online card game where power stacking matters. You fight 1 versus 1, you place cards down, take over 2 out of 3 places, get the highest power, and have up to 6 turns to play your best and most powerful cards to build up power. If you want a Hearthstone game but speedier and with more streamlined mechanics and with Marvel characters, go try this one out. It's free, and not only it's from the same team who made Hearthstone, but it also has an Uncle Ben card which you can sacrifice to summon Spider-Man. The big one for the week is of course Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Roman numeral 2, not number 2, where you fight multiplayer against other shit-talking children in PvP, multiplayer online glory, with modern guns, kill streaks, dude bro army camos, and more AAA shooty bang bangs that you could ever muster in your tiny brain. The campaign mode also has some standout missions like the new version of the ghillie suit mission from the old Modern Warfare games, a stealth mission where a guide goes through a display, explosions, and even some segments where you're unarmed and have to, craft, for lack of a better term. Still fun though. Oh wait, we have another big game this week, Star Ocean: The Divine Force, or Star Ocean 6 for you JRPG veterans out there. The next Square Enix JRPG pits you, a ship captain from space, dealing with magic and sword-wielding members of royalty, and sorting out a space delivery involving a super weapon called the Duma. Think Star Trek meets Final Fantasy with real-time combat, and you're not too far off. The aforementioned Duma can also give you powers like the ability to glide and deal dash damage to hit enemies first. It also has other OP abilities, which makes sense since the galaxy's big bads want to get their hands on it. This JRPG is definitely worth checking out if you need a PC JRPG fix, and have 40 to 50 hours to spare. And that's it for this week's PC Gaming Recap, where we bring you the best news and game picks for the Master Race platform, be it desktops or laptops. If you like more videos like these, do subscribe to our YouTube page and smash that notification button like you would that mouse 2 button to de-escalate the situation in your modern shooter campaign. We post new content every week. Bye for now, and keep your gaming real. Real PC!
Oh yeah!